Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a little bit, but about 3 weeks ago, Mom had a real big change in her Alzheimer's. Just all of a sudden, I went from being able to take her out every day to not, and so we've been kind of preoccupied making sure she's good. I want to talk to you today about the devotion I had yesterday, and it was talking about being sympathetic and empathetic. And I'll admit, I didn't really ever look into the definitions of these words until I was dealing with the depression. When we traveled singing years ago, I was younger, so if someone were to come up to me and talk to me after a singing, I was always real friendly and a people person. But if you wanted to talk to me about something heavy like depression or cancer or death or loss, it would make me feel awkward, because at that time I didn't feel like I had anything to add to what you were talking about to make you feel any better. So I just thought, we get up on stage, we sing. If anybody lost anybody or was dealing with anything in the audience, I was praying that something we would say or sing would help that person, even just for a brief time. Because I know through my depression, when I was at my lowest lows, God would let something come along that would give me a chuckle or make me feel better, and make me know that his arms was around me. Okay, but after going through the depression, one of the things that hit me so hard was when that sympathy turned into empathy. And where I used to could get up and try to sing about death and looking forward to going to heaven and seeing our loved ones again, and feeling for anybody that was dealing with anything like that in the audience, when I would get up and sing, this is where the panic attack started. Because now I was looking at these people, and I had experienced what they had experienced, and it was like every word that came out of my mouth was like somebody hitting me in the head or in the chest with a sledgehammer. So it shut me down even more. And so the devotion I was doing yesterday was so good, and brought this back to my memory, and I wanted to share it with you. And it came from Deborah Barr and her book, Grace for the Unexpected Journey. And I've been trying to do that daily. And it was about sympathy and empathy. And what she says is, if you're sympathetic to somebody, you feel for them, what they're going through. But empathetic is where you're actually putting yourself in that person's shoes, and feeling the feelings and stuff that they're feeling. And so when that switch cut on for me, it was a real big deal. To be honest with you, it was just about as bad as the depression. But I try to be empathetic now instead of just sympathetic, because sympathetic, you can just be kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry you're going through that. But empathetic is, I know they spending nights not getting any sleep. I know what they're doing takes a lot of patience and praying for them, and just trying to put yourself in their shoes and what their daily life is like. And so that's what I wanted to share with y'all today, the difference between being sympathetic and empathetic. And just wanting to let everybody know you're not by yourself. If you ever have any questions or anything, please don't, feel free to comment and ask the question, and I'll be glad to answer. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.